So we are now into round 4 of Liga MX Clausura. Mexico was playing last week, so that's why we didn't have any games for Liga MX. The national team, men's national team, they actually got 2 wins back to back. I'm surprised, but I still have no faith for us. I still have no faith for, well, I'm Mexican American, guys, if you guys didn't know. So obviously those are the only countries I'm going to root for, and I don't think either of them has any type of competition. So I'm ready to be embarrassed. But anyway, let's get into this game. We got Puebla at home, Toluca on the road. You're getting actually a really good price with Toluca. I think it's priced like that simply because of the break. Simply because of the break, it might not be dominant. It might be a simple 2-1 type of win. And in that case, I think the best valuable bet, in my opinion, would be the both teams to score. Both teams to score, yes, for minus 135. I think that would be the best bet just because I think it's very possible. I think it's even possible Puebla scores first, and then you see Toluca come back very dominantly, in my opinion. And I think there's a reason that just because when it comes to teams like this, when Toluca playing a bottom-of-the-barrel team, I usually get more goals in my favor in my back pocket. And this time I don't. And this time it looks like I'm getting the double chance at a really good price, which is, again, it kind of can tell me where things are going. So if you guys really want to play Toluca, play them on the first half. Play them on the first half, even though I do think Puebla scores first. That's why I think also the over 1 is also a good pick. So just to break it down, guys, Puebla on the double chance, good bet. Toluca in the first half, good bet. Over 1 in the first half, good bet. Both teams to score, also a good bet. Any one of those is actually a good bet. If I have to absolutely pick one, I would pick the both teams to score. There's less things for me to rely on both teams to score. Well, then again, the over 1 also. It's between those two. The over 1 and the both teams to score. Those you kind of don't have to worry too much in the game. But Toluca in the first 45 minutes or Puebla to at least get a draw because you're going to get a good price in the double chance. More things to worry about, more factors. So you guys got a couple picks for the first game. Me personally, if I had to pick just one, both teams to score, yes. But also, you can also go with the over 1 in the first half. But at least with both teams to score, you can either nail that pick in the first half, or if not, you still got the rest of the second half. That happens where you got games that are 0-0 in the first half, and then in the second half, both teams score. So that's a little bit why I like the both teams to score a little bit more. Next game up, we got Pumas at home, Santos coming in. This one's a little bit of a tough one just because I think Pumas is just way too overpriced at minus 168. Do I think they win? No, I don't think they can win, if I'm being honest. Well, never mind, scratch that. I think they can win. I think they possibly win. I mean, this price says that they should win, but I don't like the way they've been playing. Santos, maybe even less, but I think the talent gap and the way that these two teams actually play is just not much different. Pumas managed to get I consider it a lucky win against Tigres on the road. Don't know how they pulled that off. So that's the strange part to me. So this realistically is a layup for them. I don't trust it, if I'm being honest. The only play I like here is Santos draw on the double chance in the first half. That's the only bet I really like here. I can't really look in any other direction. Both teams are just one is bad and overvalued, and one is just straight up bad. So that's the hard part for me. I'm between a hard and a rock place. So yeah, can't do it. Santos draw in the first half is the only way I would really play this. Other than that, this game is pretty much something I'd avoid. Man, Cruz Azul and the Maple Leafs are in the exact same category for me. It doesn't matter if I bet with this team and I bet for them to win, they lose. If I bet against them, I lose and they win. So it's forever gonna be a destroyed relationship between me and Cruz Azul and me and Toronto and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Same story, different sport. So I'm going to go with Juarez on the double chance. I'm getting it for -120. Juarez has been better at home for a while now. We're talking maybe the last 2-3 seasons. So if they're going to do anything, they're going to get at least a point out of it and, go to a draw. I think this game ends in a draw, if I'm being personally honest, but I wouldn't be surprised if Juarez gets a little bit of an upset, especially at home. If they're going to do it, it's at home. If this was in Mexico City, I wouldn't really be trying to look towards Juarez's way as much. And with the score opening up at 2.5, I think they're predicting a 1-1 draw. And damn, if you guys like it enough, both teams to score, yes, is also a good play. But be careful. These things are at a pick'em. The both teams to score, no, is at a pick'em. So do be careful. If you like it, make sure you like it enough. But for me personally, best play on the board here, I think, would be Juarez draw on the double chance. So, and that'll finish off our Friday night, guys. Stay tuned for better games on Saturday, both in Liga MX and in NHL.